Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Titans and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down the kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Tennessee Titans taking on the NFC champions, the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. It's been a good season for them so far. They're just looking to keep that momentum going forward.
They like their record. Now they want to increase it. A win here can really get the momentum going in the right direction.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Who will take home the final Super Bowl of the decade? Super Bowl 63 is underway. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4 quarterback.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played. And his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll find Rhodes over the middle. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39. They'll try to run forward with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now in his 7th season as a QB.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this.
It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And, Charles, the big story of the week leading up was not really about the players, but about their head coach looking to tie Bill Belichick with a 6th Super Bowl title.
And something that just keeps coming back to me is something you said during the week leading up to this one, partner. How he continues to reinvent himself as a coach. You mentioned it's not just the X's and O's. You like the way he relates to his players, and you think that makes him special. And I think that you're right. We've seen it through the years. Each team is different. He gives them the right game plan and knows how to read each team to not only just get them to the big game, but to try and win it as well. And they've done a lot of that. As you mentioned, trying to win his 6th Super Bowl title.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, Chicago. So part of it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
We'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. They'll set up a throw. The man is Burks, and he's got him. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 63 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game.
Second quarter action about ready to start here. Super Bowl 63. Brandon Gardner alongside Charles Davis bringing you all the action. They keep it with Henry on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Henry up the middle. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 3rd and goal, a big play in the Super Bowl. Back to throw here. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be first and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, it creates a penalty.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. So second and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Only a yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal. They'll run. It's Henry. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. The big back, Derrick Henry, held out of the end zone. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Back to throw now on first down. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off the action, here's McCaffrey. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. And this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Slant pass, he's got Reynolds. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. Back to throw again. That's caught, left side, it's Burks. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the sideline, and that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. They'll look to throw again. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Quentin Williams breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Titans. And in a tie ball game, they've got to be asking themselves, what can we do to get this passing game on track?
So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
2nd and 11. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown Bears. Terry McLaurin, 57 yards. As his guys have now moved out in front. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Well, he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this will be caught at the 30. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. But he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. That pass taken in by Burks. He takes this to the 15. A flashy juke. That got him a couple extra yards. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that will level the playing field at 17-all. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, it means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
He's looked really, really sharp. His throw incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he's got this down to the 35. 105 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And the busy night for Henry continues. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Quarters in the books. 1 to go here in Super Bowl 63. Time to get down to the nitty-gritty. The 4th quarter here of Super Bowl 63. Here we go. Second and 13. This will go to Henry out wide. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So 3rd down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. Back to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Gonzalez's kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points, and they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Slings this deep from McLaurin, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hit if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. His pass incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And it's a Titans touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Titans are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's capped off by the touchdown run from Jerry Jeudy. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Chicago offense set to get started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Chicago.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see it back. He's got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there's going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He wants Reynolds way downfield. He's got a man, complete. That one goes for 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. And this one is no good. He missed it. And that will keep this a three-point game. Maybe an important fourth quarter miss as this stays a three-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a three-point game. They get a drive, put it through the post. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself. It usually opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to throw here. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room. That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though. 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They were trying to erase that deficit in one play.
They certainly were, but how about the reaction time and the instincts back deep to force the incompletion? We might need to mark the
touchdown. John Mooney, 33 yards. And the Bears have regained the lead in the second half of the Super Bowl. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. So now the Titans down by 4, 2:23 to play. A touchdown could win the Super Bowl as they've got a first down. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. to throw here. This pass complete to Reynolds. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to... And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here, late in a tight game. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. They'll run for it with Henry. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Back to throw. He's got Henry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry-up. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. He's back to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Got a man, it's Judy complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Pass complete to Moore. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw. And a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. And the Bears have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they were dangerous surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play. And they got it right there, partner.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he's got some space here. And now to the races down the right side. And he's across for a late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Tennessee offense set to go again. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door. Maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away
him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
He's got him in, complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And these Chicago Bears have etched their name in NFL history. They are your Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.